Hey there everybody, it's time for another series of weekly tarot forecasts, and we are talking all about the week starting July 23rd. And of course, to start, we're going to be talking about our universal background experience, the experience we are all going through, each of us, in addition to whatever might be going on with whatever sign you might be watching as you navigate the down bar below. Just a quick reminder, I have moved the free reading giveaways to monthly astrology, and that video is already up for August. And so if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do. I've also done that in a different format where I can go way deeper into all of the big moving parts of the month and still have everything displayed on screen as far as where each sign is going to be affected by them. And that is where you would also, of course, let it be known you want to get into the drawing, because I will be selecting 4 winners once we get to the 1st of August. And so stay tuned for that. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. So what is going on with our universal theme of this coming week? Well, we've got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, which is a beautiful example of a positive reversed card, interestingly enough, right? A nice little test for people who might get superstitious or go black and white in their thinking about reversed cards. The 5 of Pentacles reversed is all about filling voids, amending lack, and giving us what is missing, or putting things back where they have been missing, or giving us opportunities to fill a void in some way. With the 5 of Pentacles reversed, we're each going to, of course, be becoming more aware of where we might be operating at a bit of a deficit if we are not aware of it. Some of us are probably aware of it, and some of us might need to, get some insight into that. Maybe we are not working with all of the tools that we need. Or we might be coming into a space where we are getting more money that we need, or we are getting a chance to be closer to the friends and allies that need to be closer, or we get pulled closer to the opportunities that we haven't been able to find. Whatever is happening here with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, it is all in the interest of helping us amend where we may have been trying to maybe push through an aspect of our world, or push through a journey or a story from a place of lack, or operating at a deficit, or maybe even trying to jerry-rig a situation without all of the right parts, or maybe even working in the wrong place, however it goes. But with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, you can rest assured, again, all lack is going to be going through a process of amendment as we proceed through the week. So with all of that said, let's have a look and see what is going on when it comes to each and every sign's individual forecast. Hey there, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. This week, your big spiritual theme, or your big focus, is the 7 of Cups reversed, which is all about getting your life into a much more organized and crystal clear way. The 7 of Cups reversed is all about setting up new long-term commitments that are going to have enormous payoffs, and removing a lot of distractions, a lot of chaos, a lot of go-nowhere involvements, go-nowhere projects, go-nowhere investments, so that you can be exactly where you need to be. With the 7 of Cups reversed, you may be finding that a lot of flimsy or a lot of treacherous situations are also dissipating throughout the course of this week, which is of course always a good thing. And there may be a lot of new commitments crystallizing that have been up in the air that are now ready to finally go to work for you. Or if they've not been up in the air, they may just be coming this week and ready and raring to go. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life and your living situation, you've got the 3 of Swords reversed. And this week there is going to be a big focus on problem solving, as well as getting you, or maybe your team, your finances, or your household, your living situation, out of a challenged way, out of a space that has been of, enormous inconvenience, or maybe something has been working against you or your family or your work situation, your finances in some way. However, with the Three of Swords reversed, while we are seeing solutions presenting, it is going to require us to be ready to turn aside from a path we did once upon a time commit to in favor of a new commitment. And it's a bittersweet feeling. It's not something that is necessarily bad, but we may have to let go of something that we became very attached to in favor for something that's more of the genuine article. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you've got the Eight of Wands upright. And this week you may be finding out about something moving up that you are keenly interested in, that you may have been collaborating on with, or collaborating with somebody else on. Now, this could be a very important project, a very important plan. This could be something that you've had maybe going on underneath the surface. This could have been something you've been working on with somebody, hoping it will make its debut. You want to go for a launch. You want to finally move things forward. Well, with the Eight of Wands, there's always this focus on accelerations. This could be moving an important pursuit up, and this could also be speeding up an important payoff or payout with something that you're involved in. When it comes to your challenge this week, you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And this week, you want to be careful not to be passive. This is not the week to just kind of lay back and surrender to the universe and see where the roller coaster takes you. Do not do that with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, because you're going to want to make sure that you are involved. This is going to require a lot of hands-on engagement and interaction from you. You are participating in the Eight of Wands experience. You are participating in the Three of Swords reversed experience. You are participating in the Seven of Cups reversed experience. What you leave open to the elements, what you defer out, will go nowhere. So again, be proactive, not reactive, and be active, not passive. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Four of Wands upright, which is spelling a big win here in your personal life. The Four of Wands is, as you've probably heard me say before, the card that brings a cause for celebration. This is a big transcending moment for you and possibly a partner, or for those of you who are maybe talking to somebody that you're not official with yet, or you're looking for love. This is an important milestone getting crossed. This can also indicate the accomplishment or the wrapping up of some kind of project or venture that you have been engaged in with a partner or a love interest, or this could even be a big win for not just your personal life, but the entire household and the family. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. And this week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Seven of Wands upright. And so this week, you are coming into a space where you're going to be given a lot of new power, new equipment, new authority, and new influence that you can use to throw your weight around and finally get on top of a lot of situations that have maybe kept you underfoot. With the Seven of Wands, we are getting a chance to have our way, but we need to be willing and able to throw our weight around as well. People may be handing power off to you, or you may be finding that you are getting a chance to finally dictate or command or push things away from a bad trend or a bad cycle. And you're also going to find that a lot of oppositions, a lot of obstacles, a lot of obstructions and obstructionists in your life are getting subdued, so they can't even get in your way. It can't even stop you. Make sure you take full advantage of this window. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Temperance card upright. which is all about integration of a brand new phase. The Temperance card is a card of mending and healing, kind of like our card of the week, the Five of Pentacles reversed. And so you may also be finding that a lot of business situations or financial circumstances that you've been in are going through a powerful alleviation period if there's been any problems there. But you are also going to be getting a chance to finally blend or integrate with a new normal, whether this is something that's promising you more money, which it looks like it is, or this is something setting you up with better people to work with, whether that's a team, clientele, a new job. And this could also indicate a mending or a healing or remediation of something that has been of financial or material concern relating to a home or family situation, present or past. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And it looks like you are getting a chance to drop a burden or get off the hook for something that you do not want to carry anymore, you do not want to be responsible for anymore, you don't want to have a part in anymore. The Seven of Pentacles reversed can also indicate where we might need to drop an association or be prepared to drop an association, take some serious space. You may also find that an ally, a friend, or a relative may also be abandoning something this week, and this is going to spell good news for both you and them. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Knight of Wands upright. Let yourself be elevated. Let yourself become somebody who is more of a powerhouse. Let yourself be lifted up by other people. The Knight of Wands can indicate a person that is maybe shouting our good name from the rooftops, maybe pushing our advancement or our growth faster than maybe we are comfortable with, but it is something that you want to lean into. The Knight of Wands is here to help you grow and help you speed up your progress. Do not be timid and slow them down, whether this is a person or just an experience. When it comes to your relationships, love, romance, your personal life, you've got the Three of Wands reversed. And something's going to get brought to your attention this week about a missed opportunity. Now, for those of you who are single or are available to new people, this could be a missed opportunity in terms of a person. Maybe wires didn't, were crossed or didn't connect the right way. People weren't maybe interpreting messages or communications correctly. Or if you are maybe in a relationship now, it might be a discovery that your partner makes about something that you and they were maybe missing out on that we did not interpret correctly when it came to a call we were trying to make about the relationship or the family. Luckily, with the Three of Wands reversed, if we're catching it, we also have a chance to work with it, fix it, catch our mistake, and amend it. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot for the week starting July 23rd. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the High Priestess reversed. And this is going to be a week where it's time to start getting ready to change course because we are doing a lot of sorting fact from fiction as it relates to the goings-on in our world. The High Priestess reverse can often show up where we need to be careful about ignoring our own suspicions about certain people or situations because we might be giving the benefit of the doubt or good faith to the wrong people. This can show up with people that we have entrusted matters to, or this could be matters of the past where we have believed information or we have kind of let people have their way with whatever has been going on. Sometimes the High Priestess reverse can show up where we may need to confront a liar or a manipulator or somebody who has been tampering with information, tampering with facts, or, spinning things to go their way. This could be coming up this week as something new or as a development in a matter that's been going on for some time. However, with the High Priestess reversed, if we're catching it, it's because we're getting a chance to finally throw it off our plate. And so it's important to keep that in mind as we proceed. When it comes to material circumstances, work, job, finances, practical affairs, as it relates to your home and family life and your living situation, you've got the Moon card upright. And this week, there may be something that comes up that you are going to need to really take your time to analyze, to investigate. The Moon card can often show up where appearances are deceiving and something may be worse or better than maybe we initially believe. And so we don't want to jump to snap judgments during this week. You may also find that things that are put on the table may be a bit confusing or not fully formed, and so they're not necessarily ready to be acted upon if they are brand new. This could be a financial opportunity, a job opportunity, or again, a development in a home or family situation. You may also find that appearances could have been deceiving with a matter that has been going on here from the past, or a long-term situation, a long-term journey. Appearances have been deceiving as well, and there may be something that we need to investigate before we can take one more step forward. So it's going to be a time where we're going to have to sort all of this out, but with the Moon card upright, we are going to be working with a full deck by the end of the week versus maybe working with half of one as we have been. When it comes to community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Four of Swords reversed. And it looks like there is some kind of big news that is coming your way, some kind of big development that is going to ask you to turn on a dime or be ready to shift gears with something that you've got going on in your own life. The Four of Swords reverse can sometimes show up as a big overnight turn of events. This could be going on with this other person as it relates to you. This could be something very, very good, but showing up with awkward timing. Or this could be something that is very distressing on the part of the other person, and it may kind of, call upon you in a sense to be there for this situation or this person, but it may be very hard to work it into what you've got going on. See what you can do to manage the circumstances. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Five of Wands reversed. And with the Five of Wands reversed as a challenge, this is going to be a week where you really need to get down to business and seeing what's worth fighting for, what's not worth fighting for. Where do we start to parse where our energies are going? Because with the Five of Wands reversed as a challenge, we may be finding that there is just too much going on in our world for anything to go forward. And it's time to start simplifying. It's time to start downsizing. See what is, worth it at the end of the day for you, especially when it comes to maybe plans, projects, or paths that seem to be keeping you going in circles or keeping you one step forward, two steps back. The same thing can also go with people and involvements. This is going to be a time where you're getting a chance to bring a lot of peace and quiet back to your world and order back to your path, but you're going to need to be ready to, again, clear your plate a little bit. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, and your personal life, you've got the Five of Cups upright. This week, there could be some heartbreaking news that comes either through a partner or a love interest, or this could be something going on with somebody new. The Five of Cups is all about coping with a loss that has technically already happened. It's not something happening this week, but it might be something that is catching up with us, or catching up with our partner, or catching up with our love interest, or catching up with somebody new. Some of you may be meeting somebody this week, if you are looking for new people, who is in this place of heartache and kind of processing old pain. And some of you may be finding that you and a partner or you and a love interest may go through this experience with regards to something that has already ended, that has caught up with us. But it's time for us to be ready to take a bridge across troubled waters and a new path. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. And this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Emperor reversed. And this is a week where you are going to need to be ready to take on responsibilities, authority positions, and power that maybe you have entrusted to other people or you have not wanted to take on, so you've left in the hands of other people that are not handling them very well at all. It's kind of a dual message here, because the Emperor card reverse can show up where somebody may be oppressing us or blocking us, or maybe several situations like that are occurring. But it's also a warning to us saying, hey, why don't you want the position of power that someone is using against you? And so throughout the course of this week, opportunities to flip this situation right side up are going to be presenting, and you want to make sure that you are entertaining them, that you're exploring them, because this could be a very uplifting week, but you are going to need to be willing and able to take on the pressure that comes with heightened authority and heightened responsibility. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Two of Swords upright. And you're going to be presented with a crossroads experience this week. The Two of Swords is all about getting an opportunity to see where two divergent paths will go. Now, you don't have to make up your mind right away, but I certainly don't think you should be turning anything down either. This could be two new job offers, two new financial income streams. These could be two new living situations, two new whatevers that we are going to want to look at, because they basically talk about two perfectly good different kinds of lives we could live. Now, if you do need time, you can, of course, stall for the week, but you are going to want to make sure that people know that that's what you're doing, right? Let people know you need time, but have an answer for yourself. Figure this out so that you can make a commitment as things develop towards the end of the week and the beginning of August. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Cups upright. And with the Nine of Cups upright, somebody is granting a wish for you. Now, this could be somebody that is very near and dear to you, that has found something that you've been looking for, or somebody who has already been on your side that is coming into a very good way, right? They're coming into their own blessing, their own big good fortune moment. And whatever comes to them is also granting a wish for you. This can also be an important yes answer to something that you have put out there. Maybe you've been kind of hitting the pavement, you've been, sending messages and requests and alerts across the airwaves, and we're finally getting a bite, or we're getting the response we've been searching for. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the King of Pentacles reversed. Be careful about being controlled, right? That's what the King of Pentacles reversed is all about. It's about control. It's about being controlled by people in positions of power, or even having our own interests, our own futures, our ethics be sold to somebody for the sake of a sense of order and security and harmony. With the King of Pentacles reversed, you may have to confront a situation where that has been used against you in some form or fashion this week, and you may also find that it could be a temptation that comes up to sell out for a buck. Be careful not to do that. It will bite you in the end. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships in your personal life, you've got the Ten of Swords upright. And this card is indicating a harsh end to a harsh situation. There is a close to an era or a close to a story that has already been rife with heartache and rife with disappointment. Now, this could be something that is not happening to, say, you personally, but this may be news of something going on with a partner or with a love interest, or this could be the end of something that we've carried on with a partner or a love interest. This can also indicate a situation where some of you who may be single or are available to new people may be turning somebody down or having a door shut with regards to a new or very recent romantic situation. But with the Ten of Swords, it's important to understand that it's better off over than carrying on. And of course, it's always darkest before the dawn. There is a new beginning immediately following this finale. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. This week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Six of Wands upright. And so this is really your week. This is all about victory, acclaim, big wins, popularity, and celebration of everything that is you and what you bring to the table. You're going to be finding that your name is on everybody's lips, especially when it comes to social and business concerns, and you're going to want to make sure that you are available to engage as much as possible. When we have a chance to have our day in the proverbial sun, we can keep it going the more we engage the experience. Be careful about letting this be sort of a 15 minutes of fame when it could go on for much longer. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Queen of Wands upright, and it looks like there is some kind of brilliant help coming your way that is lifting you, your status, or something that you've got going on to a higher height. The Queen of Wands could be you, right? The Queen of Wands fixed fire, that is the Leo card in the tarot deck, but we're also seeing that this could be a very important promotion of you, your good name, or your station in the world. Sometimes the Queen of Wands shows up as a helper of some kind, somebody that could be seen as a bit of a PR representative, somebody with an important connection, somebody with an important link, somebody who is doing us a tremendous favor. And we want to make sure we are allowing them to do that for us because it's a very important hookup. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Page of Pentacles upright, and you may be the recipient of some kind of important gift, proposition, or offer that has been moving to you through the grapevine, or maybe something that a friend or an ally or a relative has embarked upon themselves and wants to include you in. With the Page of Pentacles, this does show great promise, and this will be something that has more than one payoff as we go through the rest of the year. So see what you can do to work it in. When it comes to your challenge this week, you don't really have a challenge at all. You've got the World card upright, which is all about elevation, promotions, graduations, and victories. Full circle cycles coming to an end. Sometimes the World card upright, even though it's saying, look, we don't really have a challenge, there isn't like a big evil monster hanging around the corner, there isn't a long-term or even week-long issue. If there is a challenge at all here, it is basically saying, stop trying to hold on to your old life. Stop trying to hold on to your status quo. Stop trying to hold on to your comfort zone. You're getting graduated out of it. Throughout all of the cards we've talked about so far, everything here is about moving you on up. And so when the Six of Wands comes a-knocking, the Queen of Wands wants to come and help you out, you're getting a gift from the Page of Pentacles, you don't want to be, no, I'm good in my bubble. Don't do that. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, right, your personal life, you've got the Four of Pentacles upright. And this week there may be a feeling of being cut off a little bit coming through in love. Now, this could be something that you are doing just because with everything we've talked about so far, you might not have a whole lot of time for anything else. Or this could be something going on a partner's end or a love interest's end. And this could show up where they are maybe, going into their own shell, right? Turtling up because of something that has maybe, pushed them into their shell. Something that has shook them a little bit. Or there could be some kind of news coming to them or to both of you or the family in some way where it's got them to kind of, again, clam up a bit. I do not recommend trying to pry open anyone's shell against their will. Their feelings are valid with this card, so don't get insecure and do anything that would get you into trouble. It would be your own fault. But I do think that with the Four of Pentacles, it would be wise to see what we can do to help solve the problem and maybe process later, right? This is obviously something that's bothering them. Solutions come before the processing, okay? So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Judgment card upright, which is all about tests. It's all about preparation for advancement, moving forward, right? Stepping into a new light, getting yourself elevated in terms of not only your function or your quality of life in the world, but also raising your position and status in the eyes of others and your overall performance. With the Judgment card upright, however, this is going to be a week that is rife with all kinds of tests, interviews, meetings, important deliberations, and yes, even battles. And so you want to make sure that you are geared up and ready to take these things on. This is the card of the grand finale of the play or the book or the film. We are getting ready to transition out of a story. And so it's very important when these climaxes come up that you are ready to do your part in them and, take on whatever situations present, because there are rich rewards for everyone who does. When it comes to material circumstances, work, job, finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life and your living situation, you've got the Devil upright. This week, one of said battles might be showing up here in this area of your life. The Devil card can show up where we need to be ready to face a pervasive enemy, a block, or a source of disharmony or discord, or even something that has been a thorn in our side for some time. For some of you, this could be a familiar enemy, right? Somebody that we fight kind of over and over and over again, like Spider-Man and the Green Goblin. For some of you, this could show up as a brand new foe. This could be a person, or this could be a problem to be solved. However, with the Devil card upright, you are encouraged to throw down, right? It's about finding out what the source of the problem is and being able to eliminate it at its core. This is going to be something that will be very trying, right? So the weak need to, stop being comfortable being weak. But I do think that this is going to be a time where once we overcome this foe, once we overcome whatever this is, we are then going to notice it drastically changes our practical world's landscape. When it comes to community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Sun reversed. And This week, there is also going to be some kind of important healing going on as it relates to a relationship that has been severely strained. The Sun card reversed is all about bringing in peace, happiness, and again, healing and lightness and bonding. But when it's reversed, there could be still some strain, some old issues, or even resistance going on as this occurs. Now, I don't think this is resistance between you and this person. This could be resistance or challenges or obstructions around this connection or around this relationship. Do what you can to, make sure that you and whoever this person is have, however, your space to get connected the way that serves you best, because I do feel like this is an important bond that is getting a chance to get its day and have its time. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the King of Swords reversed. And with the King of Swords reversed, you need to be very careful about half-truths. You need to be very careful about people who do not communicate the whole truth. And you might want to also question more of the testimonies that come your way. As a rule, I never believe paraphrases, right? When people just kind of boil something down to a sentence and then say, all in all, it just means this. I never trust people's communications when it comes that way, because obviously a lot is getting left out. And I'm psychic. I'm aware. I can tell when people are leaving things out to either make something go their way or to look good or look like the victim or whatever bullshit. You need to be able to do that too this week, because the King of Swords reversed can show up where somebody, possibly the King of Swords reversed, may be playing both sides of a story or be trying to manipulate or hide information or only present half the facts. Or you may be in a situation where people have been believing only half of a story or half the facts and the rest needs to be fleshed out. This could be regarding a matter of the devil, or this could be something coming up all its own entirely. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Ace of Wands reversed. And this week, there could be some feelings of deflation going on in the love department in your personal life. This could be something that is going on with a partner or a love interest, or this could even be just sort of a lack of energy being brought to the table in a new situation. A lot of the times the Ace of Wands reversed can basically say something is trying to start the wrong way, or it is getting blocked, or there's a lot of interference going on here. There is a desire, but there is a lack of energy. There is a lack of available resources to make something so. And so we are going to want to make sure that we can sort out a new way to, work with our sweetheart or work with our partner on whatever is going on. That way we can turn this wand right side up. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. And this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Ace of Cups reversed, which is all about, calling it like you see it when it comes to situations where you have been getting drained, where you are missing out, where you have been getting blocked. In particular, by association or by commitment or by certain loyalties that you may have allowed yourself to indulge. Where is it we are trying to squeeze blood from a stone? Where is it we might be tapping dry wells? Where is it we might be waiting for good developments that are not going to come from the sources we're asking them from? With the Ace of Cups reversed, this may also be something that allows you to maneuver, right, like water, flow around a lot of blocks or over a lot of hurdles, but you need to be okay with breaking with certain patterns or certain loyalties or certain commitments that would otherwise keep you stuck. Whether it's pleasing the wrong people, staying in the wrong space, the wrong group, or the wrong association for too long, holding on, procrastinating, whatever is going on, you've got to make sure you're giving yourself the permission to move forward this week. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Three of Pentacles upright. And so it looks like you are going to get a chance to do just that. A lot of you are going to be finding that you are going to get a chance to be integrated into some kind of new work setup or financial setup, or maybe even a new living situation setup where you are absolutely in love with your environment. Now, this could be a new job, this could be a transfer, a new project, a new team, or this could be a new financial alliance with some very highly capable people. This is also a time where you are noticing a trend shift when it comes to the profitability of maybe a few of your professional or financial projects that you've got going on. But with that Ace of Cups reversed next door, you're going to have to be ready. This does mean you're going to be working with and for different people than you have up until now. And you have to be okay with breaking some loyalties that are not giving you back what you have been giving. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Pentacles upright. And it looks like you are going to be in a very, very good way here as well. A friend or an ally is going to be hooking you up in some way. This is going to be where somebody is sharing a piece of their good fortune with you, yes, but you are also finding with the Nine of Pentacles that they could be helping you to maybe complete something that has been a long-term journey so that you can finally cash out of it. Now, whether this is finally helping you put the missing pieces together, wrap something up, or maybe help you even find a way to get more reward, get more profit, or make a bigger impression, or get a bigger result out of something you've invested in. This person is going to be providing all of that. So be prepared. You're going to want to let this person help you, and you're going to want to pay attention to what they have to give. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Six of Swords reversed. Not moving on, not moving forward, staying in the past, staying where you are. The Six of Swords reversed can often indicate where sometimes, we might feel like we put off important transitions where we need to be ready to go forward. And we've seen already so many opportunities to get delivered from disappointing or frustrating situations, are here, right? The Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. But the Six of Swords reversed as a challenge might indicate, okay, are we still stuck in a situation just because it's familiar? It's floating the boat, but the boat's kind of staying in the same place. Be ready for some important movements. Now, they might not be literal movements. For some of you, they will be. Some of them will be more circumstantial and figurative. Regardless of what's going on, you need to make sure that you are leaving your normal or your status quo behind in some way. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships in your personal life, you've got the Hierophant upright. And this week, a lot of new commitments are getting cemented and set in stone this week. It's all about getting things into a much more secure way in love. The Hierophant could indicate, yes, for those of you that have been maybe seeing somebody, but you're not official yet, we might be going exclusive and making something official this week. For those of you who are not talking to anybody, you might be meeting somebody that has the same relationship values and end game aspirations as you. And so we pretty much kind of start on date number 10, even though we might be, kind of just getting to know each other this week. And for those of you who are coupled or are married, this is going to be a time where we get a chance to lock in some kind of very important accomplishment that changes the very route or the very future that our relationship is heading down. And so a lot of you are going to find that, yeah, once we let ourselves maneuver a bit, this is going to be a damn good week. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. And this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Tower upright. And this week is all about life direction changing events. The Tower card is all about massive alterations of course, and yes, even to a certain degree, dramatic, explosive, or cataclysmic endings happening to things in your life that have been considered staples or normals or standards even, things that have been your norm. With the Tower, it can be very distressing every once in a while. The activity is, at a 13, and you may also find that with a lot of these big endings, there could even be some big shocks that come throughout the course of this week. What's important to keep in mind with the Tower is that what is happening now is falling apart and was always going to fall apart. This is not something that you or anyone else was really going to be able to prevent or stop or anything along those lines. As we go through this week, though, it's important to remember that there's always new futures, and those new futures will also be settling in as we go through this week. For your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, you've got the Empress upright. And you are coming into a very wealthy way this week because the Empress is all about having everything and more. The Empress is the ultimate card of wealth, abundance, happiness, security, longevity, personally, environmentally, throughout the home, throughout the family, throughout the job, throughout the business. And this could still be considered a life direction changing event or development in your world. The Empress could be coming in with a great deal of opportunity for you to be able to make more than one big score this week. This could be a very important offer or maybe even the maturation of something that you've had going on. This is also going to indicate that a shift in lanes is going to be happening this week that is setting you and yours up for a much more consistently wealthy, comfortable, and low maintenance quality of life where finances and practicality are concerned. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Hanged Man reversed. And with the Hanged Man reversed, something that was once put on hold, something that was maybe taken off the table, tabled itself, or maybe just had to go on a pause in your life is now turning back on. So this could be something that you were trying to work on with a friend or a relative or an ally. This could be a plan or a project or a goal, or this could be a person that maybe stepped out for a while for whatever reason was going on in their life. But with the Hanged Man reversed, everything is turning back on because the timing in this situation is now right. And so you may be caught by surprise by this. Okay, well, we were trying to get something off the ground, or we were trying to do this thing, or we were trying to make something work, and then it just kind of like, whoop, went up on the shelf for a little bit. Now it's back. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Chariot upright. This week, even though we did open with the Tower, you are still going to be in a position of tremendous power and stature. In fact, with the Chariot card, this is the card of the big win. It's the victor. It's the MVP treatment. You may be finding that this week you are getting a chance to accelerate a lot of plans, a lot of big goals, not only in their development and maturation, but move yourself way ahead of the schedule that you set for you and yours. With the Chariot, your biggest challenge here is making sure that you can navigate all of this activity. You're going to need to be ready to take on more and have more on your mind than maybe you normally do. And you are going to have to be ready to multitask, or at least divide your attention in ways that you normally don't. When it comes to your relationships with love and romance and your personal life, you've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And this week there could be some quarreling going on or some frustrations going on because the Eight of Pentacles reversed can often indicate problems that come up due to a lack of attention to detail or a mistake or something that is not coming together the right way. Now, this could be something that maybe both you and a partner were messing up on, or this could be that a situation that has nothing to do with you and a partner or a love interest, but it's frustrating us nonetheless because it's it connects to us, but it's outside the relationship. Or this could be a situation where something that we thought we had done correctly or a partner thought they had done correctly turns out it was done all wrong. The same thing can also apply to new relationship opportunities or people that you're seeing but are not official with. My recommendation with the Eight of Pentacles reversed is this. Solve the problem first. Don't go and process emotions like an idiot first. We need to be able to get everything on the table, get it organized. The more we just kind of go over and over how we feel, the more and more we're going to have to wait for the fire to get put out. And if we wait to put a fire out, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go and head to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. This week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Page of Swords reversed, which is not exactly a fun card to get. This week will likely have its fair share of frustrations that come up because this is all about correcting misunderstandings, missteps, misinformation, bad information, and bad math that maybe have been creating a lot of frustrations, confusion, as well as bad calls in the world around you. This could be coming up in a lot of situations and new situations this week. You may be having to stop things from happening that run the risk of going down a bad road. And this could also be some revelations that you have about things that have gotten out of hand in the past as it relates to the present. Luckily, with the Page of Swords reversed, we also have the undo button opportunity. This is going to be a chance for a lot of takesies backsies, a lot of fast corrections of situations that do need to be undone or reversed or retracted. And so that's also going to be something that you can do whenever you want this week, and you want to make sure that you are ready to when those things come up, because this is about revisions and reversals the whole way through. And don't forget, you always have your undo button. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Nine of Swords upright. And this week there could be some news that comes to you about a professional matter, a financial matter, or a family matter, or a household matter that is a cause of great distress. Now, this could be distress that is personal to you, or this could be something going on with another person, another teammate, another relative, or something happening in another environment. With the Nine of Swords upright, there is news of something that is running the risk of going a bad way, that was likely started by a person or a decision, or even by people that were not educated enough, talented enough, mature enough to see it through the right way. Now, this could be a very stressful situation indeed, but there are solutions that are going to be available here, but you are going to need to take matters into your own hands with this. You may also find with the Nine of Swords that this is going to be an opportunity, whether it's this situation or a completely different opportunity shows up, where you may get a chance to elevate yourself, promote yourself, make more money, or get into a more secure way. But you have to face and overcome a personal fear or insecurity or anxiety in order to make it so. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. And it looks like you might be deciding to drop somebody this week, or drop a commitment or an involvement that it would be good for you to drop. The Two of Pentacles reverse can often show up where taking care of something or managing something or being involved in something is overwhelming us, or it is maybe hurting something else in our world, or it's creating blocks or problems, and it does need to be gotten rid of. And this could be an association, this could be a person, or this could be an obligation. Luckily, with the Two of Pentacles reversed, you are getting an opportunity to quit, to lighten your load, and, give more time to yourself and the things that really matter to you. It may piss off somebody else, it may disappoint somebody else, may even make you feel a bit guilty, but with that Page of Swords reversed here, I'm wondering, well, it doesn't look like whatever you're dropping could have actually been redeemed anyway. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Hermit card upright, going your own way, right? Taking care of yourself, being independent, thinking for yourself, not going and, keeping everybody and everything in mind, or taking on all kinds of information from all kinds of different people. You need to be able to stand alone, because the Hermit card upright is indicating that this is going to be a time where you are getting a chance to be elevated and lifted out of a lot of situations you don't belong in anymore, but not everyone can come with you. And you might feel a bit of guilt over that, right? You might feel survivor's guilt, right? When you think about maybe coworkers or family members or associates or however it goes. But you are the one who is getting a chance to slip out this week. And your challenge is to let yourself stand alone. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And this week, love and romance may not necessarily be much of a subject to address. The Knight of Pentacles reverse can sometimes show up where this area of our lives doesn't really have any time to exist. This could have to do with just us being super busy with other things, or maybe our partner or our love interest is super tied up with other things, and so there is kind of just sort of a pause on this part of our world. For those of you who are single or available to new people, the Knight of Pentacles reversed can indicate that it's possible for you to maybe get some preliminary steps into a new relationship situation going, but it's likely we probably won't be able to do anything for real until we get closer to the beginning of August. The Knight of Pentacles reverse could also indicate where you might be noticing a partner or a love interest has become emotionally shut down. A lot of the times with this card, this can usually show up where a person is becoming shut down or numb because of a lot of emotional, social, or professional demands being put on them. Everyone needing their attention all of the time. Everyone kind of draining them, sucking the life out of them, and kind of just turning them into a bit of a slave and a robot. And obviously that's not a healthy thing, so if you need to speak up about it, speak up. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting August. No, I just got done doing the August monthly astrology, sorry. July 23rd, 2023. And this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the star upright. And this is going to be a week where one of your biggest goals or biggest ambitions in this life maybe more than one, is going to finally have the door or the road or the light for its way open for you, because the star card basically does light the way. Now, you may be finding that this is going to be a week where, because of this development, everything that you've got going on, that you've been maybe sort of carrying on, is going to need to follow suit and shift in that direction, but it's happening. With the star card upright, we are also getting a chance to test drive a little bit of our lives in this new way. And you may be finding that with the star card, a lot of resources, connections, and important decisions allowing these things to finally materialize are being made so. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home life, your family life, your living situation, you've got the Justice card upright. And it looks like a new long-term commitment is getting set in stone, or a long-term story is finally getting organized. It's finally, coming full circle in a way that is highly favorable to you and yours. The Justice card upright is a commitment made official, so this could, of course, be the yes answer to some kind of important inquiry that you've made, or this is the setting in stone, some kind of initiative that is going to be setting you and yours up for a much more wealthy and expedient road to long-term happiness and success. The Justice card upright could be locking in an important transfer, project, contract, or commitment, a new hire, or a new promotion. And this is also going to be something that does lean in to that star card experience, especially when it comes to being able to sort of set you on a road or set you down a new path or a new journey, so to speak. Got to be careful with that word. But as it relates to being able to have in hand a very important reward or a very important treasure that you've been seeking. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Lovers upright. And it looks like a very important hookup or a very important match is getting made. Now, the Lovers is all about a long-term commitment as well, and something that is a huge win-win. This could be a collaboration with a friend. This could be a relationship opportunity, or this could even be a pair or a commitment or a union happening between others that is still happening to maybe make a very powerful ripple effect on your world. And with the Lovers card upright, there is going to be this feeling of being ushered, being taken to somebody or to something that you belong with or something that belongs to you. Maybe this is just an alliance, maybe this is a relationship, maybe this is an important bit of wealth, or maybe some kind of big break. Luckily with the Lovers, you will not be going it alone. This again could be happening because of a development going on with another person hooking you up, or maybe you being brought together with somebody, or maybe a union between other people coming together that is still helping you. You might be even getting helped by another pair or another partnership or another couple somehow. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Seven of Swords reversed. And this week there could be a confession, there could be an unveiling going on, or the unburdening of some kind of secret coming out that does throw your head through a bit of a whirl. This could be coming from somebody in the present, something developing this week, or this could be about a matter of the past. With the Seven of Swords reversed, it is important that this comes out, and you may even be getting something that's been trying to come to you but was misdirected, misappropriated, misdelivered, or kept from you. But when this happens, it could still be a bit of a disruption to your goings on. So you're going to need to make sure you navigate this gracefully. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships and your personal life, you've got the Ten of Pentacles upright. And this is indicating a huge material and environmental transformation going on all around you. For those of you who are married or are coupled, this is going to be an opportunity for everybody to be living the high life. This could be a financial development happening for you or for your partner, or this could even be a shift in your living situation. I feel like everyone is coming into a space of a wealthy, lordly bounty experience with this card. This is also indicating a new long-term commitment that is changing the road you have been on in your love life with your partner, or for those of you who are single or available to new people, or you're seeing somebody but you're not official yet, that situation as well. In fact, for those of you who are single or available to new people, you might be meeting somebody very close to a place that you frequent. They might live close to where you work, or they might live close to you, or a family member, or a friend. But everything seems to be going your way this week. You've got the best reading so far. I think the best reading of everybody. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it, Capricorn. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. And this week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Page of Wands upright. And this week, you are going to be the recipient of a lot of initiations and invitations to switch gears with all parts of your life, to bring in new excitement, social activity, and even more profitability to things in your life that have maybe been developing slowly or staying small. However, with the Page of Wands, it's important to understand that you are going to need to be ready to put yourself out there and allow yourself to integrate into new ways of going about your business, going about your wheelings and dealings, going about the way that you connect with other people, promote yourself, or work on whatever you're dealing with here. This is going to be a week where it's kind of exciting, exotic, it's foreign, it's, again, very high energy, but you want to make sure that you are letting that also bring that flavor into your world and flavor your world a bit, because everything is getting spiced up in a good way. For your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life and your living situation, you've got the Death card upright. And so this week we have an ending that you've seen coming finally come to pass. The Death card is never a surprise unless somebody is just completely tunnel visioned and navel gazing. The Death card is always happening in the natural course of things. Some of you could be finding that this is a week where you are getting a chance to finalize a transition that you've been trying to make, whether it's a move, closing up a project, closing an account, moving jobs. Some of you may be finding that the Death card is also releasing you from something that you've been committed to that is no longer serving you at this time. You may also find that with the Death card, an important development in your field or in your office or in your neighborhood, in your space, is finally going to be turning over a new leaf. And with the Death card upright, there is going to be an adjustment period that follows. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Ten of Wands upright. And you are going to be finding out about something going on with somebody close to you or somebody that you know, getting ready to make some kind of big move or big push in their life, but they are taking on way too much at once. And the Ten of Wands is indicating an opportunity for you to make some money, or maybe to have some benefits of the rewards of this work also be yours to take for yourself if you wish to help them out, if you wish to partner up with them and take that, whatever this endeavor is on. With the Ten of Wands, it is something bona fide. It is something that is going to reap a big reward for everybody who chooses to get involved. And you may be invited to join on this excursion. You might find that this is something that is also going to help you with something that you've been maybe at wit's end about. But just be prepared, it is going to be a rather high maintenance and demanding venture, so there's going to have to be some time dedicated to it that you can indulge on the regular. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Make sure that when the opportunity for transitions to bigger and better things, as we've seen with the Page of Wands and even the Death card, you are not clinging to the old familiar stuff that is already on, in its stage of decline. The Ace of Pentacles reverse can sometimes show up where we are not accepting new beginnings, where we need to take on new beginnings, or where we may need to be ready to make some room in our lives because we might be trying to start something in an impractical way. The Ace of Pentacles reverse can also indicate the opposite, and so it's going to be kind of an Aquarius to Aquarius basis. Make sure that you're keeping your head on straight with everything that you're getting started with this week. There is a risk of potentially starting a lot of new commitments way too fast, getting caught up in enthusiasm, and letting that energy run out of control. So we got to make sure everything is grounded, right? We can still make everything work, we just don't need to lose ourselves in it. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, and your personal life, you've got the Two of Wands upright, and it looks like there is some kind of special agreement, contract, or commitment getting made solid this week. Now, the Two of Wands is all about a long-term road that is about to get embarked upon. Now, this could be something that you and a partner or a spouse commit to together, or this is something that maybe you and somebody new or somebody you've been seeing but you're not official with get down to business with. And for a lot of you, this is also going to indicate the fulfillment of some kind of promise that was made to you, either by a partner or a love interest, or maybe a promise made to the couple or the family getting fulfilled at this time. Whatever is happening here, though, with the Two of Wands, everyone seems to be on cloud nine with this. The Two of Wands is indicating a very important payoff or reward, or something that is opening another important door is happening here. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 23rd. And this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Nine of Wands upright. And so this week is all about overcoming adversity or being delivered from adverse conditions in our world, and being able to be set up for success in ways where we are actually protected from adverse conditions and their causes, right? You may be noticing a lot of frustrations or maybe irritants or threats, X factor, wild card, unstable types and influences in your world getting walled out and removed during this period, and giving you an opportunity to maybe take a road that has not been afforded to you in many different ways. With the Nine of Wands upright, though, again, the focus on being set up for success and better protected is going to be felt in every area of your life at the same time. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Four of Cups upright. Now this week, there is going to be an opportunity to shake up your world put on the table, but you are going to need to make sure that you are not kind of going about business as usual or trying to make it integrate into what you've already got going on the way it's going on. The Four of Cups can often show up as a win, as a gift, an offer, or maybe even an opening of a road that is going to shake up our world, yes, in a beautiful way, and even get us out of a rut, get us out of a situation that has become dissatisfying, it's become boring, or it's become entrapping in some way. But we need to make sure that we are not fixated on what we've done and what's around us right now. This may even require you to step out of your comfort zone or take a different approach to whatever this is in order to fully receive it. This could also be something that you are going to have to investigate yourself and explore yourself. It might not be something that's very attention-seeking or attention-grabbing, but it is something that is quite valuable, more of a humble diamond in the rough that's ready and raring to be picked up by you. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Eight of Cups reversed. And I'm seeing a departure, which is kind of interesting because it's an odd spin on the meaning of this card, but all of my guides are like, no, it's a departure. Something is leaving your world and going back to where it came from, or somebody is going back to where they came from. You may be hearing about this in a way where it's kind of like, okay, you know, this is going to be good for you and all concerned, there you go. This could be news of maybe somebody leaving a work situation, a team, a relationship, and going back to where they belong. This could be even a situation that comes as a big relief for you in some way. Maybe you're happy for them and you're happy for you. Maybe it was something that wasn't working out. But whatever's happening here, there is a departure or a return journey being made by another person. And yeah, they're going back to where they were before. And I think that because of this, this is also giving you a chance to make some kind of shift in your world with the departure of this person or the situation or whatever it is. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Fool reversed, opening up your mind, you know, being open to new possibilities. A lot of these things that we've talked about so far are basically showing you're not going to be carrying on a lot of your world the way you have until this point. Now, the Fool card reverse can be a bit intimidating, right? Because we're kind of exploring foreign territory, or we are stepping out of our comfort zone, or we're getting out of our bubble or our box, or things are tearing down the walls of our bubble or our box. But blessings like the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups, and even potentially the Eight of Cups reversed, are going to require you to adjust as you go. And the Fool card reverse is just saying here, look, as far as challenges are concerned, just make sure that you are not trying to carry on business as usual and you're not turning down positive developments just because they might be a break from your routine or foreign to you, at least as far as your present life experience is concerned. When it comes to your relationships with love and partnerships and romance and your personal life, you've got the King of Wands upright. And this week, you may be finding your love life is going into an electric space. The King of Wands is all about excitement, adventure, passion, and pleasure. And for a lot of you Piscean people, this whole week is going to feel like you're getting a chance to go on a honeymoon, whether it's another honeymoon if you're already coupled, or if you're getting a chance to maybe explore a romantic adventure with a love interest or somebody new. The King of Wands can also indicate help coming to you with your love life from a third party that may be providing something to you, or maybe performing a deed for you or your relationship that is allowing this experience to happen. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.